Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Frozen Fortunes. Now, a couple of episodes ago, I asked you guys for a name for the new stadium, and you guys, via the poll, chose the Akisiak Stadion. However, I haven't actually got around to changing it yet, because for some reason the method I was using before isn't actually working at the moment, even though I've tested it, and it does work. So I'm still going to try and figure that out, and I'm going to make a video on it when I do that, where you guys can change some stadium names for yourselves. I don't understand why it's not working at the moment, but I will figure it out, and I will get back to you on that. Now, you might also notice the camera angle is a tiny bit different and the lighting is a little bit better. And by that, I mean a lot better. And that's because I finally got the ring light that I've been trying to get for a little while. So I want to say a massive thank you to all of you over on Patreon because that's the only reason I can afford this light. It's a pretty cool light and the camera is actually sitting in the middle of it, which is why it's nice and even. I am going to look sweatier because it is like 33 degrees in this room at the moment. And now I have a light on me too, so that's good. So excuse that. I am going to sweat more, but you're going to see it. So I guess that's good. Now, we've only had one game in between, but it was a game at home against FC Copenhagen, and we got ourselves a draw. I'm not sure we deserved the draw, to be honest. We took the lead very early on through Johnny E, getting his first goal, the Johnny Green Giant, as I might start calling him, because he's got himself, it wasn't a header or anything either. I started for this game, and he did very, very well. Unfortunately, they did get a leveler in the second half, and maybe could have had another one later on in the game. But we did hang out and get ourselves a point, so I guess that's better than nothing against them. It takes some points off of them, and at least we didn't lose this time, because we've played better against them in the past and lost. So I guess something came out of it today. Svenningsson didn't play that well, though. Something I keep forgetting to do is show you guys the profiles of players. I said I was going to do it before, and then I kept forgetting. So do keep reminding me to do that, and let me know if there's any players you want to see specifically in the comments as well. So Svenningsson, I mean, look at that, 18 balance as well. His dribbling, his finishing. He is a very, very good footballer, and he's only continuing to get better and better, to be honest. I mean, that's as simple as that. He's worth nearly £700,000. Of course he's wanted, and you might notice he is still here. All sorts of suggestions as to why that nonsense happened with him. I mean, we've not had any more nonsense since. So the reject all offers thing seems to be, but then we've not had any more bids that are up to his asking price, which is now 15 million. Obviously, I don't want to ever sell this guy, and I don't think we ever have any reason to, because I think this guy's got serious, like, big boy potential to play for, like, Denmark. You know, he's still only 17 years old, and he's already probably one of our best players. So that certainly says something about him for me. I've also asked the board to improve our data analysis again. It's going to cost us another £180,000, but I just figure that's a really important area of this team, particularly when we're scouting and stuff, and with sensing opponents and whatnot. So I think that's an area we really do need to get up, because I'm pretty certain it was set to 0 when I started this save. So for today's game, we've got a pair of games against NK Osijek of Croatia. I honestly don't think they're going to be that much more difficult than NK Domžale, or the NK Doms. So I think we should be able to get through this one. I think what I'll do next season, though, is if we find ourselves playing loads of these games before, I might skip them in the sense that I would basically have done the NK Domžale ones off camera and come back for these ones, because I feel like we're good enough to get through these rounds. Perhaps not this round. I don't know. I feel like we're still good enough today, and hopefully we'll get ourselves a good draw in the next round. I don't know why I'm even talking about that. We've still got to actually play the damn game, so let's get into that now. So for today, it's a very simple case of they're the favourites, but I still think we're good enough to go out there and win. We're obviously missing a few players, but I mean, no one knew really. I think we should be all right. So obviously I started with Johnny E and Svenningsson in the last game, and I'm going to go switch things up a little bit. Svenningsson still hasn't got a goal this season, which worries me. I'm going to go with Bravo and Ersan for today's game because, well, you know, Ersan has scored a goal for us, and we kind of want our best foot forward at this point. I am tempted, you know, though, to try out Keradine Chawi in a centre midfield role at some point, because I just want to see if maybe it's not the position, it's just whoever we've put in there. However, we've never really had anyone perform that well in here, so I do wonder if putting someone like Chawi in there might be able to free him up a little bit. I really don't know. His passing stat is making a huge difference for him, being a fullback. It's given us a little bit of extra. But that's the team I think we're going to go with for today, really. I don't see any reason why not. Moskuca still doesn't fit yet. Curtin won't be fit for ages. On the bench, Damshare, of course, Moskuca, Santos, Svenningsson, Damgård, Morley, and Iya. Santos is nearly fully back to fit. I mean, he's back to condition, but he's not got the match fitness yet, so we'll certainly see some more out of him. And with him being back, it does make me wonder if we could try out maybe moving the advanced playmaker back and make a different variation of this tactic. Just something to experiment with, particularly as we might have a second leg where we can actually try something out like that. But again, we still need to get through the first leg. So let's do that. Right then, so they've copied us. They have copied us, and I am not pleased. They're essentially playing the same system, but with an extra central midfielder instead of someone like Akinola. This is going to be interesting, actually. It's kind of like unstoppable force versus massive team of weapons. They do have an injured player at the back here, and some players that aren't fully on the old fitness level, so that's maybe something we can exploit. Let's just go tackle hard on this centre-back. Let's ruin his afternoon. Anyway, question of the day, and today's question is this. What is the highest you've seen a sort of fancied nation climb in the European coefficient chart? So I was just thinking about the whole building a nation thing, and the idea that Someone, you know, the AI might have been able to do it. My God, they're actually starting quite strongly here. Ball in. And headed away. Oh, we got a free kick anyway. But yeah, what's the highest you've seen, like a sort of strange team, like a Finland or a Norway that's climbed up the rankings? Have you seen any weird sides actually perform quite well overall? Let me know in the comments. And if you have any ideas for a question of the day, drop that in the comments too with the hashtag QOTD. Lovely ball from Chowie into Ursan. He's all the way out for Carl Rogers Jr. Will he get the ball back to Chowie? No, goes for Akinola. He might, though. This feels like the type of pass you'd want him to make. Hassan pretty much intercepts it there. Shishi, bravo. Ursan, round the side for Akinola. Oh, nice football, though. Edge of the box stuff, lovely old job. And it's a foul. Damn it. I'd say by virtue of the fact that they've got that extra man in the centre of midfield that they're actually controlling the possession, albeit only 6 minutes into the game. Bravo. Right, we need some runners now. Mariano, go on, find one of them. Akinola. Akinola! Oh, my life. Sani Akinola with the goal. And we have the lead here in Croatia. And that's really all we needed. That's the away goal and the lead here. I'm very, very pleased with that. We're almost playing on the counter-attack against them because of the fact that they're containing so much possession. I might even be tempted to switch it to counter-attack. This is great work from Mariano Bravo as well. Akinola just keeps on pushing forward, and that is a thunderous strike from him. I think that's his first goal for us as well. 1-0 B67, lovely old job. You know what? Yeah, I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to go to counter and see how we do against them, because they do seem to be controlling the ball. Oh, it's come right down now. Oh, well, I should have waited a little bit longer, but they are still controlling a bit of the ball, so we might want to let that happen for now. Yeah, they're still doing that. Hopefully we can catch them on the break a few times today with some of our pacey players. Pusic, out wide. Goes short, Hassan clears it up easily. Shishi has got a number of options. Rogers Jr. is one of them. Looking long, and Ursan is in. Right, here we go. Ursan, just finish this off. Yes, that is glorious stuff. It's 2-0 on 29 minutes, and I think this tie is well and truly going to be wrapped up, which means I might experiment in the second leg and actually try to bring an advanced playmaker back into the centre of midfield and maybe play Akinola as like an attacking mid, getting him forward. But it would also mean, because Ursan can play there, we might be able to get him into the team a bit more. I mean, he's scored, that's his second goal of the season. Svenningson's still on 0. Not really his game, but he does still need to step it up a little bit. 2-0 up here now. All is well. Well cut out. Chowie now lumping it over the top for Bravo. Bravo brings it down. Oh, that's a poor effort from Mariano Bravo. We are really finding some space with these balls over the top now. Mandic, there's a bit of space into the channel for Grezda here. We need a big save now, and Konate comes up with a big save. That's what we needed. Just keep it 2-0 for now. Ball in. Safey clears it, and Akinola with a chance to cause another breakaway. Looking long, and Ursan brings it down. Sveningsson might actually be good against these guys. He's good at dribbling, and these are the sort of positions where that's kind of what you want. I don't sense that Bubnic is going to finish this game. Chowie, if we're looking really good at half-time, I might be tempted to make some more little tweaks and stuff and just try some stuff out. Particularly if we were to grab a third goal before half-time. Chowie, Hassan, this is going to be a long ranger from Shishi, no doubt. There it is, wide, of course. Still hasn't got rid of that PPM. Okay, so half-time, we're 2-0 up. That's kind of what we want it to be. Where are our buddies? Oh, but there's Allborg. They're 2-0 down. And for some reason, the interface is broken again. Good. You know what? In the second half, we're going to try something. We're going to go back to standard here. I'm going to move Chowie into this middle role, if it will let me. There we go. I'm also going to remove Hassan from the field of play. Not that he's been bad. We're going to get Damgor in on that side as well. And what's Chowie's favourite position in this sort of midfield area? More of a ball-winning midfield. I wonder if we could actually try him as a ball-winning midfielder. I just want to see if he puts in another good performance there. Plus, I want to give Jan Damgård a bit of a run out as well. Akinola now. See if he can put in another good performance in probably his third position of the season already. That would tell something to me about this guy. I think we've got ourselves one hell of a player. Ursan. Akinola. Chowie's getting a bit in the way here. Shishi. I'd also very much like a clean sheet in this game. You know, let's just keep it sensible, keep it tight. Now that we're, you know, win the game 2-0 if you have to. That's totally fine. That should see us through, I would have thought. Rogers Jr. Chowie. Shishi. Rogers Jr. over the top. Bravo could bring this down, you know. He has Ursan's through, and it is now 3-0 to B67. I think that deflected off of the defender rather than Mariano Bravo, as evidenced by the lack of an assist. I think that's us through to the next round of the Europa League, which is very, very nice. Rest a few players, try something out in the next leg. Lovely ball over the top from Rogers Jr. The defender gets... Oh, wow. That's just awful play, isn't it? Well, I mean, they get everything they deserve there. Ursan stepping in again, grabbing another goal. I shouldn't have dropped him at the start of the year. While we're at it, I'm going to make another change. We're going to try something out again. Bravo is going to come off. He's played all right, but we're also going to bring on Johnny Iya and play him as a target man on attack. And just sort of see how this does. What I'm going to do is make a personalised position for him so it automatically does that when he comes in. Because, hey, that's clearly where he's the best sort of player. It will hopefully allow us to aim some more balls at him and get him to win some knockdowns and you know the stuff. Oh, hello, Mandic is through. Konate need a big save from you now, and it's not even necessary. Going to make my final sub now because Akinola is a little bit on the Nakinola side, so we'll get him off and get Sergio Santos in. I think this will probably be his first appearance of the season since that injury, so that's nice. Rogers Jr. to Iya. Not really who you want there. You'd rather have someone else, anyone else in that position. Chowie. Around the side for Ursan. Back up for Damgor. Here we go. Back post cross maybe. Iya. Knocks it down. Shishi. That's better. Rogers Jr. Ball in. Oh, headed clear. Santos. Round the post and Ursan is offside. Just going to try hitting some early crosses for the final 10 minutes. See if we can't get Iya a goal or something. It's got one already, but hey. Ursan into the corner. I think this is going to be your lot here. But hey, a 3-0 win here in Croatia is about as comfortable as it could possibly have got. It's what we should have had because we didn't play... We played better than this in the previous 2 games. We didn't score the goals. Today we have done comfortably, surely heading through to the next round of the Europa League. Now, we've got the second leg in a minute anyway. Going to try something out a little bit different in that game, though, which is nice. It means we can actually use full strength for the league game, too. Just on the lookout for our Danish brethren. Don't know if it's gone that well for them. Esbjerg lost 2-0 and Aalborg lost 2-0. It does seem that their time in this competition might well be coming to an end. How are we doing for... Oh, there we go. Copenhagen 3-1 up against Ludogorets from the first leg away from home. So it looks like they're heading through to the final round of final round of qualifying, no doubt. Is there one more round? Yeah, the champions. Yeah, the playoff is where they were heading for. Hopefully, there'll be a seeded team too. So I think they'll have a really good chance of qualifying, possibly for the Champions League group stages. But if they don't, they'll at least be in the Europa League with us and have a chance to get a load more wins. So I'm actually kind of happy either way. Anyway, let's get going. So in between, we did have a game, and it was a game against Lyngby away from home. Lyngby, who were currently sitting top of the league at this point, and we came there and frankly put them to the sword, to be honest. The amount of chances we created in this game was absurd. 7 half chances, 6 clear-cut opportunities in this game as well. We were truly excellent on the night. We took the lead early on through Ursan. They equalised through Ramkilde, but got 2 goals from Bravo and a late goal from Johnny Iya, who came off the bench and actually performed excellently in his new target man role. Did the trick for us. Now, I did make some changes to the tactic for this one to test things out. Bit of a risk, I know, as I thought I was going to do it today, but you know what? I figured let's just go for it. We moved the advanced playmaker back, and we brought in an attacking midfielder in the form of Akinola in this game, and well, it worked quite nicely. We created a lot more. Akinola was really dynamic in this game, and I was very pleased with his performance. Also, the board tried to sell Moskuta out from under me. I had to protest the transfer, and thank God they actually rescinded. They were going to sell him to Icor for £1.9 million. That would have been ridiculous money. I feel like we could have got way more than him for that. Thankfully, they immediately backed down, but it's like, guys, we don't need the money right now. What are you doing? And also, Jonas Svenningsson has signed a new deal, so he will be staying for the foreseeable future. He's on to $3 a week right now, but it's just going to keep putting his value up as well. So it should prevent any more transfer offers for the rest of the window, which is good because it's getting a bit annoying having to deal with them. Right. All of that leaves the league looking like this. We are currently sitting in 4th place with 3 points off the top, but most importantly, we're level on points and slightly better goal difference than FC Copenhagen. I don't see AGF, Randers or Lyngby actually hanging around at the top of the league for very long. I feel like we will start to take over along with Copenhagen, Midtjylland and whatnot. Although at the bottom, Esbjerg and Sønderjysk not doing too well. Esbjerg's European sojourn has clearly affected them as they've lost their first 4 games of the season. I think they're going to struggle. Hopefully we can make up for it with some good performances ourselves, like today, where we need to just do the job, get ourselves through. We're going to try the other tactic out today and see how it does in a home game. Harris actually started the last game. Obviously, he can't start this one, so obviously Aldo Saifi will come back in, but he's got a chance to give himself a bit of fitness in this one. Chowie also didn't start the last game, so we're going to bring... Oh, we can't actually do it from here, can we? That's annoying. Chowie will start on the right-hand side. We've had some loan offers for Damgård, which is interesting. One thing I forgot to do was put an actual advanced playmaker in that role in the last game, so we will, of course, be bringing in Sergio Santos today. Akinola will start up there. Shishi will be in his position, and yeah, I'll call it something else in a bit, but for now, it's just copy of Velvet Thunder. Up top, we're going to go with Bravo, but we're also going to go with Jonas Svenningsson for this game. I want him to get a goal tonight. He needs to start showing something. Maybe an assist or two, but I feel like he needs to get a goal. Johnny Iya has got a couple of goals, and he's played a lot less than Svenningsson, so we definitely need to see something out of Jonas at the moment. This is his chance to do that. On the bench, Damshare, of course. Fabian Moskuta, actually, you know what? Now might be a good time to bring Moskuta back in. Give him a little run out today, get his fitness levels up. Hassan, Ursan, Damgård, Morley, and Iya. It's a really strong-looking bench, and I think we should be able to just breeze through this game. But you never know. The slight change in tactics might not work out for us so much. Now, from what I can tell, the next draw for the Europa League is directly after this game, so we'll be able to put that on the end of the episode as well. Because, I mean, unless we were to somehow concede 4 goals against these guys at home, it's very likely we'll be playing in the final round of the qualifiers for the Europa League. That's going to be the big one. That's going to be so important. Our season could make or break on that next result. Akinola, all the way through. If we don't qualify for the group stages, things could start to get a little bit problematic for us. Bravo! Oh, he should have scored within a minute there. A really good chance off the bat. If that's Iya, it's probably a goal. Okay, so they're playing a totally different shape to before, and one thing I would say about that shape is that it is not exactly helping them keep possession very easily. It's certainly providing some stability in certain places, but not in the areas they really want it. I think we're going to dominate the ball in this game. We just need to sort of slowly grind them down, really. Shishi. Akinola. All the way out for Christian Laver. Good lord. Terrible football there. Rogers Jr. Ball in. And Svenningsson. Oh my god, Jonas Svenningsson. Mate, you have to be scoring these. I no longer feel like I'm being harsh by expecting him to score every now and then. Like, he is a striker after all. And he got a decent number of goals for us last year. We do need to see a little bit more out of him. Not that we're ever going to sell him or anything. It's just we do need to see a tiny little bit more quality in those areas. Moskutsa now. Back for Santos. Akinola. Svenningsson. And it's cleared away again. The pressure is mounting, and you feel like we will score any minute now. Rogers Jr. Santos. Maybe someone like a Chowie wouldn't be such a bad idea in a game like this, really, when we're going to have so much of the ball with these wing-backs. And what a goal from Juan Shishi. He's finally scored a long-range strike. That looked like an absolute belter. That wasn't like a powerful strike. That looks like Juan Shishi has just bent one in the top corner. And that certainly killed this game to begin with. Lovely work from the two midfielders here. And Shishi, I want to see this. Gets the ball, and oh, that is something else. Juan, man. Take a bow, Juan the Dictator Shishi. Sponsored by Alex Watts now on the Patreon. Kukic now. Wow, I'm just really impressed with that. I guess even a blind squirrel occasionally finds a nut. And I think that Juan Shishi has just found his nut for the day. Gurigic out on the side here. Goes to the back post, and that should easily be caught by Canate, and it is. Lovely old job. I'm going to put it on retain possession just to see how well we can actually keep the ball in this game now. You know, our pass completion for the first 20 minutes of this game is 90%. Which is very high even for us. Moskutsa over on this left-hand side, the right-hand side now. Svenningsson into the channel. Can he pull it back for someone? He does! Bravo! And this time Bravo misses what should be really a stonewall goal. Two strikers slightly misfiring tonight at the moment. I'm honestly tempted to try something in this one and just, yeah, get Johnny E on for the second half, if it will let me. Unfortunately, the personalised thing only seems to work when you put them on the same side, which is a bit annoying, but whatever. Oh, no, we don't want him on that. And we're also going to tell these guys to do more crosses. Not hit early crosses, just to do more of them. That's the plan anyway. So hopefully, in the second half, get a few more crosses in the box. Johnny Iya can cause a bit of chaos in the second half and maybe just find a slightly different way to break these guys down, because at the moment, passing the ball into the box isn't really having the desired effect for us. So maybe just getting in an absolute wrecking ball of a player might be a different approach for us. And Iya wins the header, slips it through for Svenningsson immediately, and can he pull it back? Oh, and Johnny Iya, almost seconds after coming on the pitch, nearly gets a goal, and he's nearly had another one there. Okay, so the wrecking ball is certainly starting to wreck already. Although we could do with getting him out. Right, here we go. Now he needs to make that back post run. Ball in. Iya, and he's hit the post again. He is creating chances for us in this game. That is undeniable, but he has now hit the post twice. Johnny Iya, and now he's put one around the post. But at least he's creating stuff, or at least getting on the end of things. That's what I like to see from him. Tempted to make a few other changes. I'm not going to get Svenningsson off. I want to leave him on and see if he can find himself a goal, basically, because he needs the confidence at the moment. Santos has been all right, but we are going to bring him off and maybe try Chowie out in that role. Why the hell not? Let's give him a bit of a run out. And we've got no other defenders on the bench. Okay. Maybe Damgard for Moskutsa just to save a bit of energy. He's done well. He's played really, really well on his first game back since injury. Svenningsson gets out wide. He's won the ball back again. Can he put the cross in? Cleared away. Santos brings it down. Akinola, and it's round the post. Okay, they've just brought on a player called Dino Cop. I have to discuss this. I need to take a... They have a player called Dino Cop. That's amazing. Akinola, maybe we can just get one at the back post, maybe. Iya, he's won the header, but not quite. Akinola, Rivera, and it's in the back of the net. It's Claudio Rivera with the header this time. Akinola with the cross. We've got our second goal of the night. It's 5-0 on aggregate, and this is what I mean. Like, in the last round, we didn't look anywhere near as convincing as we've been in this one. I think Iya wins the header here. Actually, no, I think it was the defender. Akinola brilliantly following this in. Lovely little stand-up there. And Rivera, I think that might well be his first goal for the club as well. It's 2-0 to B67, and we are going through to the next round. Kind of knew that already, though. Svenningsson's not played badly today. He's on a 7.1. Considering he's not scored or assisted, he's still putting in a solid shift, so we've got to admire his work rate. Junior could get us into the channel. He has to. EU with the breakaway now. He's not super slow either, I've got to say. Lovely little... He's good at holding the ball up, too. That's what I noticed about him in the Lyngby game. When he came on, he was really good at just getting the ball, holding it up for us, and allowing stuff to happen. Damn God. All the way out wide for Rogers Jr. You'd feel like he'll probably go back post, or he might just whip this back across again. And, oh, Chowie picks it up. Looks across field for Damgard. Into the channel for Svenningsson. Can he pull it back? He has to. Akinola! What a save from the goalkeeper. That really should have been 3-0. Akinola's got to do better there. It's only going to be 2-0, but it's a fairly comfortable 2-0 as Dino Cop loses out on a header there, and Shishi's picked it up brilliantly here. Iya holds the ball up well. Shishi, look at the space out wide. It's not going to come, but it is 2-0, 2 clean sheets in 2 games. We didn't create enough in this one, but we still got the win, and that's kind of the main thing for me. Right, let's see whether any of our brethren... Wow, they've beaten 6-1. That's a shame, and I don't see the others going through. We'll have a look. Okay, so yeah, Rochenborg beat Esbjerg 4-0, and of course, Aalborg were beaten 6-1 by Braga. Not ideal. Let's see how our friends Copenhagen got on in their game. Oh, they haven't actually... Oh, okay, they've already had their one drawn. So they are through to the next round in the playoffs, and they're going to play against Odd. I tell you what, they've got a real chance at qualifying for the Champions League, which would be huge money. And that's kind of the main thing. Giving them a load of money isn't a bad thing. As much as we're hunting them, we're working with them to improve Denmark at the moment. And if they do lose, they'll come into the Europa League with us. So, well, if we get that far. Right then, Europa League draw. I hope that we're not a Group 1 unseeded team. Oh, we bloody well are. We bloody well are. Which means we're going to have... We could end up playing Arsenal here. This could be a really bad moment for us here. Oh, that's the worst. That is the worst. Okay. I think that's how it works. Let's just draw it. I hope we don't get Arsenal. Oh. Well. We've been screwed there, haven't we? I don't see us qualifying for the group stages of the Europa League this year. Oh, that's horrible. Of all the bloody things that could have happened to us, getting Arsenal in the groups in the last round, I'm sorry, guys, I cannot see us beating Arsenal. We'll give it our best shot, but come on, it's very unlikely. I'll be surprised if we don't lose at least 5 goals over this 2 legs. Oh, that's such a shame. We're really going to struggle. I don't see us doing it, which means, unfortunately, we're probably not going to be playing in Europe again. Well, next season we probably will be if we carry on playing well, but we've got to do better than that. I thought we had 2 good ties, and now it's just come to this. That's such a shame. We could have had... We could have had Mulder. We could have beaten them, I think. Maybe. That's... God. Oh, well, there you go. So, next episode is going to be a pair of games against Arsenal, so I guess there's that. Yep, so in between we've got a game away at Kurgu, which we need to go and get the win. We really need to smash the league this year and really do bloody well, since we might not be playing in Europe, I guess. But you never know, but it seems very unlikely. Then we've got Arsenal, we've got Silkeborg game in between those 2, but we're playing the away leg first as well. I think it's just going to be a case of see what we can do. I don't know. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this episode and us getting through, at least, unfortunately about the draw though, then do drop a like on the video. That'd be dope. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for more videos like this in your inbox every single Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday, and sometimes even more than that. And I'll join you guys in the next episode for the first time that we've played an English side on this save, and of course it had to be bloody Arsenal, didn't it? Anyway, I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.